Hello everyone, this is Ibrahim Aljada again. In this lesson, we'll be dealing with the Ra letter or Ra letter. As pointed out before, for ultimate benefit, please follow the exact sequence of lessons in this course, starting with the introduction, followed by lesson 1, and so on. Thank you. In this diagram, we see how the letter Ra is produced. It is produced by the tip of the tongue touching the upper hard palate. Again, it is produced by the tip of the tongue touching the upper hard palate. Try it. Ra, Ra, Ru, Ri, R. Luckily, the letter is shared between both languages, English and Arabic. It should be easy for you to produce. Here we see how the letter Ra is written in English. This is one way to write it in English for easy memorization. You could write it in another format if that suits you more. Here we see how the letter is written in Arabic in its full name. Ra, Ra, give it a shot. Ra. Here we see how the letter looks like when it is alone. When it is at the beginning of a word, it appears as if it is alone. When it is in the middle of a word, it can appear as if it is alone or connected to a letter before. The same applies when it is at the end of a word. It appears as if it is alone or connected to a letter before. Let's practice. This is how we write the letter Ra. Part of it is above the horizontal line. Most of it is below the horizontal line. Let's try again. Above the line, below the line. For simplicity, you could write it this way if you wish. Below the line, like that, most of it. And if it is connected to a letter, you could write it like this. So here it is connected to a letter before. You could do it like that. So again, Ra. Here it's connected to a letter before. Ra. For simplicity, you could write it like this, connected to a letter before. Or like this, when it is alone, not connected to a letter before. Here it looks like the Dal letter, but remember, the Dal is above the horizontal line. The Ra is mostly below the horizontal line, even though they could look the same when you write them in the simple format. In the following session, we'll be talking about short vowels. By now, you should feel comfortable knowing what the major concepts we usually cover in every lesson: the short and long vowels, the shadda, the tanween. So the short vowels are fatha, dhamma, and kasra, and for convenience, we are including the sukoon. It is important to remember that even though the sukoon or the stop sign is considered for convenience in this course as a short vowel, you cannot incorporate it in tanween or shadda formations. Here we see how the letter looks like when it has a fatha on top. Ra. Here it is connected to a letter before. Ra. With a dhamma, we pronounce it as Ru. Again, Ru. With a kasra, how should we pronounce it? Ri. With a kasra connected to a letter before. Ri. How about sukoon? R. R. Let's practice. And before we start any session, please pause the video, test yourself based on your previous experience from previous lessons. Try to figure out how the letter should look like with the addition of any of the vowels or shadda or tanween, and how the pronunciation should be like. Ra, Ru, Ri, R, R. How about when it's connected to a letter before? Ra, Ru, Ri, R. Let's say it is connected to a ba letter before. Bara, Baru, Bari, Bir, Bir. In the next session, we'll be dealing with the long vowels, huruful mad. These are, hope you remember them, A, Alif, U, Wow, E, Ya. What do you think the Ra would look like when it is connected to any of these? And what should the pronunciation be? Pause the video, give it a shot on your own. Alif long vowel, Wow long vowel, Ya long vowel. How do you read this? Ra, Ru, Ri. Let's practice. Ra, Taru, Taru, Thari, Thari, Ra, Ru, Ri. In the following session, we'll be dealing with the tanween. Remember, tanween fatha, 2 fathas, tanween dhamma, 2 dhammas, and tanween kasra, 2 kasras. 2 fathas, run, 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 run. 2 dhammas, 2 kasras, rin, rin. Let's practice. What do you think? Run. How do you read this? Baran. Run. Rin. Remember, tanween can only happen at the end of a word. And when there is tanween fatha, you need to add the silent long vowel alif. In the following session, we'll be dealing with the shadda with short vowels, meaning shadda with fatha or shadda with dhamma or shadda with kasra. Remember, you do not incorporate a sukun or stop sign with a shadda. Let's go there. Shadda with fatha, ra, ra. Shadda with dhamma, ru, ru. Shadda with kasra, ri, ri. Let's practice. Ra, ra. Ru, ri. Barru, tarri, tharra. In the following session, we'll be dealing with shadda with tanween. When you have shadda with tanween fatha, or shadda with tanween dhamma, or shadda with tanween kasra. Run. How do you pronounce this? Run. What about this one? Run. What about the shadda with two kasras? Rin. Rin. Let's practice. Barran, jarrun, harrin. Now it is quiz time. Try to read all the following genuine Arabic words. Challenge yourself. Pause the video. Let's see. Pioneer in Arabic could be, how do you read this word? Ra'idun. Ra'idun. What about celery? How do you read this word? Ratiban. Ratiban. We covered all of these letters before. What if we have tanween dhamma? How do you read it? Ratibun. Similarly, you could write it with a tanween kasra. Ratibin. The tanween changes based on the location of a word in a sentence grammatically. How do you read this word? Rabihun. Rabihun. Profitable. Next list. How do you read this word? Ra'ijun, meaning widespread in demand. What about this word? Pause the video, challenge yourself. Baridun, meaning male. Similarly, you could write it with a tanween fatha or tanween kasra, baridan, and you add the silent long vowel alif at the end, or baridin. How about here, this word, bardun? Sorry. This kasra belongs to the middle word. So bardun. Bardun. Baridun, meaning cold. Baridun, cold. How about this word? رداءً, or you could write it رداءٌ, رداءً. Try to write these different forms on your own, meaning dress or garment. How about this? This is a plural of puppy, puppies. جراءٌ, جراءٌ. How about this word? جرح, جرح. Try to write it as جرحًا or جرحٍ, meaning a cut or a wound. جرح. When you add the ta letter at the end to make it feminine, how do you read this word? أرادت, أرادت, meaning she wanted. What about this word? جراد, جراد. جراد, grasshoppers. What about this word? رد, رد. He responded or returned. رد. Alright, I'll be dictating a few words from the lists we just covered. I would like you to challenge yourself. Pause the video, write them on your own, and I'll write them afterwards. I want you to write the word jarhun, jarhun, meaning a wound or a cut. Jarhun. جرح. جرح, جرح. How about رداء, garment or dress? رداء. Try it. رداء. How about the word بريد, بريد, or بريد, meaning male. بريد. بريد, بريد. Similarly, you could write it بريداً, بريداً. How about جراد, grasshoppers? جراد. جراد, جراد. We come to the end of this lesson. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like and share my videos. Wish me and my family the best, and make sure you finish the course. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.